Using the previous example, I'd like you to have a go at this. Can you compare 5/6 and 3/4? Tell me which one's bigger, but tell me how much bigger it is. So pause the video, have a go, and then you can come back and check that you're understanding. Okay, so you should have in your books a drawn example of this. And now we're just going to check. So here I've split my square into 6 and I've highlighted 5 of them. So I've got my 5/6. And here you can see I've split them into quarters and I've highlighted 3/4. So what I've done here, I've then split this one into the quarters going this way as well. Okay. So what do I now have? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going across. That's 6, 12, 18, 24 in total. And I've highlighted 20 of them. So this is my equivalent fraction. So I've split it 6 going across here and 4 going across there. So that's my 6th and my quarters, okay? So let's do the same one for the 3/4. So I've split it the same way and I've ended up, so 24 in total. How many have I highlighted? 18. So I now know that 5/6 is equivalent to 20 over 24 and 3/4 is equivalent to 18 over 24. Well, what's the difference? So I'm looking at this part here because they're both split into 24ths. So what's the difference here? Well, there's 2 different. So I could say, well, that's 2 over 24. So I know that 3/4 is 2 24ths smaller than 5/6, or that 5/6 is 2 24ths bigger than 3/4. Now, a lot of you may be spotting that we can simplify this because these are both divisible by 2. So I know that 2 24ths is the same as writing, I divide both parts by 2. It's the same as writing 1 over 12. Now, you could have used a slightly different diagram. So I'm going to give you the other option and then you can choose which one you prefer. This one's quite nice because you can see how you're supposed to draw your grids. So here I've used the bar model. So the holes are the same. The one I've split into 6 and shaded my 5. And this one I've split into 4, so into quarters. Now, you may have spotted that the 6 here and the 4 here have got a lowest common multiple. Now, remember we looked at lowest common multiple a couple of weeks ago. So what is the lowest common multiple of 6 and 4? So you may have gone, well, 6 and 4. So 6, 12, 18, or 4, 8, 12. Okay, so straight away I've spotted here that 12 is my lowest common multiple. So actually I need to split this into 12ths. Once I've done that, I'm going to highlight the same amount. So now my equivalent fraction would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 12ths. So we've done the same thing for this one here. We've split it into 12ths. We've shaded the same amount. So how many have we shaded? What fraction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 12ths. So I can see by looking at these, so I have 10 12ths here. I have 9 12ths there. So I know that the difference is 1 12th. I know that 5/6 is 1/12 bigger than 3/4? I've given you two different models that you can use to help you draw this out. If you are confident with using lowest common multiples, you may choose this method. If you found lowest common multiples a little bit trickier, you may choose to draw the squares that we did on the previous slide. So go away, have a go at the questions and see how you get on.